Greetings, Planeswalkers! I'm Adam Hatani, design lead for Magic Legends, here to talk about game difficulty, rewards, and how that all comes together using the Prophetic Quill. During your adventures across the multiverse, you will encounter countless enemies, both small and large, all with individual power levels and ability sets. Depending on your experience with action RPGs, these encounters will offer a varying degree of challenge to you. Because of that, we designed the difficulty systems in Magic Legends to allow you to make sure your time with the game is as difficult or straightforward as you prefer. In Magic Legends, there are 4 difficulty levels that you can choose from: Normal, Hard, Expert, and Master. While you'll start your journey at normal difficulty by default, Hard, Expert, and Master are unlocked through reaching different level milestones in your playthrough. By increasing the difficulty level, you'll not only face stronger enemies, but you may find your experience altered and augmented through regional and world enchantments. These changes may encourage you to build a loadout with a completely different playstyle, adjust your moment-to-moment approach on the battlefield, alter the very rules of the game, or you may need to consider a combination of these factors all at once. Of course, with the greater difficulty and the necessary adjustments to overcome these challenges comes a higher quantity of more effective rewards. Starting with Hard difficulty, each of the game's regions and all of their corresponding overworld and mission maps can have a regional enchantment. While playing on Hard difficulty, regional enchantments are optional, whereas on Expert and Master difficulties, they are automatically applied. These regional enchantments modify combat in that region in various ways, and they rotate every few weeks. For example, Burning covers enemies in that region in mystical flames, dealing damage over time to you and your allies in close proximity, while Final Explosion makes it so that enemy deaths trigger massive damage-dealing blasts. In addition to the 4 base difficulty levels and the regional enchantments they offer, world enchantments are powerful, world-altering effects, which you as a Planeswalker can select before embarking on a mission. These world enchantments are housed and crafted with earned materials in the Prophetic Quill structure in your personal meditation realm, or traded between players at the broker. These enchantments can be attached to a mission map to further increase difficulty and complexity, as well as the value of subsequent rewards, with each enchantment being consumed after a single use. World enchantments come in 3 tiers of increasing enemy difficulty, and each world enchantment applies a special gameplay effect when attached. While each tier increases raw difficulty in terms of enemy health and damage, the enchantment itself increases the complexity of your encounters. By playing missions at higher difficulties where regional enchantments are automatically applied, and attaching world enchantments, both the complexity and reward value are improved by several levels. Some of my favorite world enchantments include Overarching Magic, which requires thoughtful use of enchantment spells, as both you and your summoned creatures do half damage unless you have an active enchantment spell running. Paranoia alters the minds of your enemies so they target your Planeswalker instead of your summoned creatures. Mana Brawl distorts your very connection to mana. Instead of normal passive mana regeneration, you only gain mana by attacking enemies with basic attacks. Death's Servant, on the other hand, calls forward a slow-moving but indestructible enemy to pursue you. A single touch means certain death, so you'll have to stay on your toes. Naturally, increasing the difficulty and complexity of missions and overworld activities in Magic Legends results in reward bonuses to make completing them worth your while. You'll receive a higher quantity of drops, including spell pages and relic fragments, equipment rewards will have more effective mods, and XP gains will be increased as you make your content more challenging. In pursuit of these greater rewards, you'll want to improve your character across several facets in order to tackle the increased challenge. You'll want to choose the difficulty that makes sense for you, based on how strong your character is. This could be your class level, your Planeswalker level, your spell and artifact ranks, your gear progression, as well as your overall build synergies. You'll need to make sure that all these pieces of your loadout fit together to tackle the toughest tests in Magic Legends. These are just a taste of the regional and world enchantments you'll encounter at higher difficulties. With over 25 risk-reward combinations at launch and more in the future, you can tackle greater challenges for superior rewards while adding highly customized variety to your gameplay experience. Open beta is right around the corner, but we still have lots more to share, so make sure to follow us on our social channels for all the latest news and updates on Magic Legends, and prepare to ignite your spark when we see you in the multiverse.